Welcome, my fellow Helldivers, to another episode of the Helldivers podcast. Sorry we missed last week.
Is that what we're doing here?
I was deathly ill.
Deathly.
And I couldn't make it in.
I missed you.
And Dutch doesn't do things by himself.
Well, some things. But
gross.
Not this thing.
Not this thing.
That would just be me staring at a camera and talking. And I don't think anybody wants to see that. I don't know. Maybe
This
they do.
Entire YouTube channel dedicated to people talking to a camera.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Dutch Butter Show. No, I can't do that. That's terrible.
Oh, man. All right. We got a lot to cover today. First of all, thank you so much for watching the channel. Please like and subscribe. Do all that cool stuff. If you would like to be super cool, you can either donate to the channel, to the Dutch Butters Fund, help this old man retire, or you can go to saltynerdiscord.com and join an ever-growing community of gamers just like you who love to talk and hang out and squat up and do all that cool stuff. So remember, 3 ways you can support the channel. Subscribe, like, share, you know that stuff.
The free stuff.
The free stuff.
Yeah. Which is very important.
It is. You can donate to the channel by doing a super thanks or a super chat or something like that. Or go to saltynerdiscord.com and join the community.
Or you can
get you eventually.
All 3 of those things. Yeah.
Orbius. Yeah. You can do all that stuff. All right, let's talk about the state of Helldivers. We've got quite a few things to cover.
We got like 2 weeks worth of stuff.
2 weeks worth of stuff, which I think, this might be the way to go.
I think you want to do it every 2 weeks?
Because if they're not going to update it enough every week, I don't know how the guys do it with the daily content. I really don't.
Well,
there's just not enough out there.
They go to Reddit, and they're very repetitive.
Yeah.
And they talk for 5 minutes, and that's it.
What's in the superstore today? Don't give a fuck.
Don't care.
That kind of stuff. But yeah, we've got quite a few things to talk about. So we've got some issues, of course, to discuss. We've got a new WARBOND to talk about. We've got the story is slowly progressing forward.
Yeah.
And we got some new enemy types.
Yeah.
So let's get into it, man.
There's a new patch. Do we care about the patch?
There's a couple of things.
You want to talk about the patch really quick? Let's talk about the patch really quick here at the beginning.
Okay.
I'm gonna just lay it out here really quick. Some things got buffed. A lot of the guns got like 5 to 10 points of extra damage, which is negligible. The drop ships for the Illuminates and the bots got harder to kill.
They saw Dutch Butter stacking plates.
They watched us stacking up plates and saucers outside the defense, the tower defense missions, or the Helm's Deep's missions.
Mm-hmm.
And they go, well, we probably don't want them to be doing that.
Seems like it's a little bit too easy.
Too easy. Yes, yeah. So I don't know, maybe that's a good thing. Because
I think it is.
We sit there for 30 minutes on those missions and we go boing, boing, boing. Hey man, let's make this harder on purpose. It's like, so yeah, maybe they should have done that. So yeah, I'm okay with that. But a lot of buffs. I guess everybody's calling this a buff patch. I'm not going to go through the notes because I'm going to let other people do that. I don't have that kind of time. But I'm more interested in what we're not seeing.
What are we not seeing?
I don't know. Nobody knows yet. Because
like nerfs?
What did they not put in the patch notes? Because there's always stuff they don't put in the patch notes because they don't want us to talk about it.
Yeah.
And
it'll come out eventually.
It'll come out eventually. That's what we got our autists for, because they're going to go in there and they're going to start doing the spreadsheets and they're going to start looking at the things and the stuff and it's going to be interesting. So
yeah,
I'm saying what I'm getting here at, what I'm trying to say is I feel like when they do a patch like this, they're going, hey guys, look at all this great stuff, and I think they're trying to put one over on us a little bit.
You think so?
I think so. I think so. That's what they've been doing, so
all right,
we'll see how it goes.
I do agree with beefing up the drop ships a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
I know it can be, it's glorious as hell to shoot a recoilless rifle at a bot ship and blow it in half and watch it tumble to the ground.
It's so fun.
Gorgeous, cinematic, super satisfying. I love doing it. However, on those eradication missions and on those Helm's Deep missions, it gets really boring really quick to just destroy every single enemy before they even touch the ground. Which is why one of the reasons why we like to challenge ourselves by saying, leave the gates open, let the drop ships drop, let them come.
Only flame weapons.
Right.
Or hand-to-hand
Just
weapons.
be super goofy
Only
about it.
melee weapons, guys, on a level
Because
10.
otherwise it's really, really boring. So I'm 100% in favor of them beefing up the drop ships. I love the fact that they added the shields to the Illuminate side. That only makes sense. Why would a ship on the ground have a shield, but a ship in the sky doesn't? That doesn't, of course.
Right.
So yeah, I'm all for that. That doesn't mean you can't destroy them. They didn't completely remove the ability. It's just not as easy. And I'm totally okay with that. Some of the weapon buffs, I know the Eruptor got another buff, but it's all fine and dandy. It's all cool. I don't have a problem with any of that stuff. However, I feel like it's just, why are we still spending time doing this shit? The game is a year old. This weapon's been out for a while.
And we're still balancing
a weapon that's been here since launch, like a slugger. Like, come on, man.
The Stalwart got a buff.
Dude, who gives it, like, what the?
Really?
Cool, I guess, but that's not what needs to be done. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand the mentality of continuing to balance weapons that have been here since the launch of the game.
Hey guys, here's a lot of really cool new buffs and stuff. Now go out there and raise some more flags.
You've been doing
launch some more missiles.
It
rescue some more scientists and civilians.
If they came out and said, "Listen, guys, the game is in a state where it is what it is. We can no longer add any because of the limitations of the engine. We can't add any new missions, or we can't do this. We can't do this. We can't do this." Just be upfront with it.
Yep.
Be like, well, okay, I guess that is what it is then. Let's make weird challenges for ourselves and try to liven up the game on our own time. You know what I mean? Like I just don't understand the mentality of going back and doing balances for weapons that have been here forever.
Yep.
It's like
they are what they are at this point.
Yeah, it's like, why are you spending your time doing
I don't really plan on changing how I play because they put 5 more points of damage on the Stalwart.
Yeah.
Or whatever. It's like, okay.
Like if you use the Stalwart, then you're going to just be like, oh, great, I get to use it a little more. Yeah. If you never use the Stalwart, guess what?
Doesn't matter.
It's not going to change anything.
Nope.
So I just don't get it. Why are you spending your time doing this? There's so many more important things that you could be spending your time on.
Like giving us the rest of the Illuminate army.
I mean, I'm sure somebody's working on that. I have to assume that they have a team dedicated to building out the Illuminate force. And maybe it's done and they're just waiting for the Meridian black hole storyline to play out. Who knows? I'm not going to try and dog them on that, but I just don't get the balances.
Yeah.
It's like, what are we doing? How many more times are you going to balance the same fucking weapon? Because you nerfed it before, and now you're bringing it back. Like
they just put it back to the way it was before they nerfed it.
They're like, oh, you get the Raptor now does the same damage it did when it first came out. Not the shrapnel though. No,
you know, but you know what they really want? They want to use the mechs 3 times instead of 2. But we're going to do it 3 times. But what we're going to do is we're going to make it so that they don't have enough fuel to go more than 2 minutes in the game. Because we got the secret fuel bar.
That is a thing.
It's a thing.
Let's
dude.
pull it up.
It's a
I'll
thing.
pull it up.
A secret freaking fuel bar that everybody's been going, what the fuck is this? This is insane.
So according to all-knowing Reddit, which I mean, take that with a grain of salt immediately, but
no, this has been verified. People in Discord, is that why my mech just stopped working after 5 minutes? Yes, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened.
I love this emote. This freaking face is hilarious. The mechs have an invisible fuel gauge, arrowhead, question mark. Just this face. I mean, that is quintessential Helldiver player base right there. Just
same. It was the same with the Jeep too.
The Jeep has a yeah. But if you ran in reverse, it didn't apply.
Oh, is that how? Really?
Yes, that's they found that out. If you watch the video where they break it down, it's like, you can run out of fuel in the FRV, but if you put it in reverse, you can drive forever. This is what you choose to spend your time on.
First off,
dog.
Who figures that shit out? That's the first
autist.
thing.
I love that we labeled them. It's like almost like artists. Like, oh, they're our artists, but they're autists.
Yeah.
It's like, no, those are our autists. They do the hard work so that we don't have to.
10,000 word dissertations and spreadsheets with a PowerPoint.
Look, if it wasn't for them, I would never know any of this existed.
Right? Let's go.
I would be like, what do you mean? What's wrong with the Eruptor? Well, technically, you see, if you do this, it was 20% less damage. I'd be like, oh, shit, that's crazy. I had no idea. And I never would have known if it wasn't for our autists.
That's right.
I love them. They are a necessity in our community.
But yeah, man, we have fuel problems now. We have ships that can go light speed. We terraform planets. We have laser guns. We have cryogenic stasis pods that are people can live in for forever without dying, but we can't. We ran out of gas. I don't. It's
Our mechs are made.
our mechs are made out of plastic, and they run out of gas. I don't understand. It's so funny.
I love this game. It's so stupid. It's a real problem,
It's
dude.
playing, just like we wanted it to.
This is realistic.
Sweden.
Okay.
This is how things are in Sweden. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
That's people are like, just don't say Sweden. Well, that's what I'm saying. Sweden. Sweden.
Oh man. Yeah, funny stuff. Again, people are gonna say we're bitching about the game, but it's just like, look, dude,
we're having fun.
It's just boneheaded stuff. It's just like, really?
We like to have fun and bitch and complain and moan, but I still played for 3 hours last night.
I haven't played in almost 3 weeks.
Well, you're kind of waiting for me.
I'm waiting for you. So here's the game plan. But I did need a break from the game.
Yeah.
I was getting
you should take a break from the game.
I was getting salty about how stupid things were, and it was bothering me to the point where I was like starting to dislike the game. So I took a break. I started playing The Division.
Yep.
I started from scratch with a brand new character. I've been playing that for the last couple of weeks. But the plan is we want to hit 150 at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm quite a ways ahead of you. So
You're
I'm basically
like 11 levels ahead of me right now.
So I'm just gonna temper down my game time until you catch up, and then once you catch up, we'll start playing regularly together.
Yep.
And we'll try and hit 150 on the same live stream together.
I'm 136 right now.
Yeah, I'm like 147 or something.
Yeah.
Like that. So I'm getting close. But yeah, there's been a couple of updates. We have a couple of things to talk about as well. We have a new WARBOND. Do we want to talk about the WARBOND already?
Sure. We'll throw it up there.
Oh yeah, I should.
Or no. Let's save that till last.
You want to save it till last?
Let's talk about the black hole.
The black hole.
Real quick. Let's talk about the black hole.
All right, let's talk about the black hole.
Because this is last week's news. It moved.
Wow.
It absorbed enough dark energy through this space Star Trekky techno babble mumbo jumbo.
Sure, I'm all for that.
And it moved across this universe and ate another one of our planets, directly in line with Super Earth. It's got to get like 5 more planets before it gets to Super Earth. But it's making a beeline because that's how physics in space works. Everything goes in a straight line.
Well, you don't know.
I know. I watched Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh, that guy's full of shit.
He is. He's a donkey, man.
He's a freaking complete donkey.
But yeah. So yeah, the Meridian black hole ate another planet.
Did it bother you that they used the same cutscene?
I haven't even looked. That's how much I care.
Yeah,
that's how much I care about the black hole moving.
The visual from the ship when
it looks exactly the same as the other
visual is slightly different.
Moridesh, they just recolor Moridesh to be a little different from.
It's not recolored. I think it's spinning in the opposite direction.
Oh, it's an Australian planet,
right? It goes this
from the southern hemisphere of the universe instead of the northern hemisphere.
I don't know what the deal is.
Sweden.
It did bother me a little bit. Not gonna lie, this is super nitpicky and this is super nerdy. But the first one, Angel's Venture, I was like, okay, they want to make it cinematic and cool, so they're gonna just show this like destroyed Alderaan, right? It's just like rocks floating around in space now. I was fine with it the first time, because I get it. Second time, when they used basically the same setup, I'm like, look, guys, a black hole is not going to destroy a planet. It is going to swallow a planet.
It's going to eat it.
It's going to be gone.
Yeah.
I get you want to go cinematic, and I get you want to have the destroyed planet, but make it.
But honestly, we're none of us are expecting real life physics here.
It's like
okay,
let's make it a different color at least.
It's like when they ate the first planet, I'm like, why is it just like planet broken in half? None of that would be there. It would just be empty space. Yeah, that's all. But I guess that doesn't make a whole lot of fun.
It's not Star Wars.
One thing about Moridesh getting eaten up was it was so anticlimactic. I had a good time because I'm at home and I get home from work and I turn it on and I was like, oh shit, the Moridesh thing's going on in like an hour, right? And I turn on the internet and there's Cloud, and he's doing a special stream. Moridesh gets eaten. Watch it here, and there's like 900 people or something like that in class stream, and he's doing his best to keep them all entertained. And then the timer thing goes on, and the alarm's going meh, meh, meh. It was really annoying. You had to turn that thing off.
It went for like 30 seconds.
Meh, meh, and it's like, and then time came and passed, and they're all like, Oh, I guess
That's it.
nothing happened. It's like, if you refresh your computer, maybe the planet will. So I guess you have to feel like turn your computer off and on, and you come back.
You have to wait like 5 minutes.
And
Yeah.
you'd see the broken piece of planet. So it was just another bullshit Swedish thing. You know, it was nonsense. It was just so anticlimactic. It's just, yeah. It's like, come on, man. At least give us a cool like cutscene or something showing the planet getting destroyed.
Man, I wouldn't even give a shit if they use the clip from Star Wars of Alderaan getting destroyed and just
like,
literally
that's pretty dope.
1977 graphics. Just throw it in there. I'd be like, fucking sweet.
Yeah.
That's better than nothing.
Like, you know, like show a planet getting eaten like in one of those 1987 documentaries on PBS. You know what I'm talking about?
Go steal some freaking Discovery TV bullshit.
Yeah. I love those.
Narrated by Bill Nye the Science Guy or something.
Yeah. Something.
He's as much of a propagandist as anybody.
Oh, he's worse than Tyson.
Yeah, he's up there.
But yeah, so anyway, more Dash got eaten, and there's another planet in sights now. It's getting closer to Super Earth. And I'm having a hard time really. I'm more interested in seeing what happens when it gets to Super Earth.
There's a growing contingent of players who are like, just let it go.
Yeah. Let it go. Let's see what happens. I dare you to destroy Super Earth.
Go ahead.
Do it.
The game ends. You can't log on anymore.
It's like, oh, the game's broken, guys.
Listen.
Can we start over?
Hear me out, because how fucking cool would it be? Okay, check this out. Let's play this out in our stupid nerd little brains.
Okay.
We allow the Meridian black hole. We say fuck every MO, right? We have a new MO right now where it says like we have some new.
We be like bug divers. Just forget it.
Well, kind of, yeah. But it's like there's a new MO out right now where we have to like collect enough fuel because we're going to use it to shoot him into the black hole.
Slow it down a
little bit. There's like some techno.
That makes a lot of sense.
No, some techno babble bullshit that's happening, which is fine. I'm okay with that. But check it out. If we just say fuck it, okay, and we just let that thing progress, and it swallows Super Earth, and now the Super Earth government is gone, but we as Helldivers still have our destroyers and our supplies and our ships and shit like that, and the entire galaxy gets taken over by bugs and automatons and Illuminate, and we're just like the last stand, the last group of Helldivers that have to defend whatever remnants are left over of Super Earth.
Unite us into 300.
Well, exactly. Yeah. We have to like hunker down on Mars and just protect everything at all costs and just fight them until the last man standing.
Right.
I think that'd be kind of a
here's my theory. I have a theory. Yeah. Okay. I don't think there's anything we can do to stop the black hole. I think it's going to go through the planets over the next 6-7 months, and it's finally going to get to Super Earth, you know, and then by about the time December comes, Super Earth is going to get destroyed, and we're going to all get a message that says from Blizzard and from Palstet and Sham says, thank you all so much for paying us to be beta testers. Starting on January 7th, 2026, we're going to be launching the game officially. We're launching Helldivers 2 as the full access open game. And we're just going to find out that we've been beta testing for them this whole time and paying them all this money for all this stuff and for our things. But we get to keep all our stuff that we got.
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so.
You know, but yeah, Super Earth's going to die, and that'll signal the end of the beta test. And then we can play the game for real after that.
I see.
Start all over.
It'd be like, congratulations, Helldivers, you passed the simulation.
Yeah.
We all unplugged from the Matrix. Yeah. And now we go fight
Let's go fight for real.
That sounds awful.
I know, right? It's like,
if it happens, just let it happen quickly. Not until December. That would be miserable.
Yeah. 2 years of beta testing.
Ugh. Gross. All right. What else we got?
New patch. We talked about the new patch. New WARBOND.
Oh yeah, new WARBOND. Let me pull that up real quick, and let me switch over to the fat cam.
Hello, partner. So I'm gonna do my.
We're gonna do
my Texas accent. All right. I gotta get this in here. No, I can't do it. I'm not going to have as bad of a cowboy accent as Buzz Lightyear had today.
All right, let's take a look at the latest WARBOND that just dropped a couple hours ago. We've got the trailer. Pull it up real quick, and hopefully we don't get copyright.
Here we go.
I'm gonna go this one. There we go. I do like the music.
I do too. Did we get to do the gun spinny thing?
Well, you can already. All right, so we got the LAS 58 Talon.
Yeah.
So that's the it's a laser-based 6-shooter.
Laser-based 6-shooter.
Okay.
It's a revolver type gun.
Futuristic. I love this freaking dude. This like
That's pretty cool.
Would you call it? Original Iron Man?
It looks like
Mark
an
One.
Mark 1 Iron Man helmet kind of thing.
And I love the belt.
Yeah, the belt with the bullets. That
That's
looks
freaking
cool.
dope.
I want to know how you can mix and match this with like some other stuff.
I'm sure you can. This right here, the R6 Deadeye,
looks awesome.
That is peak. I don't know. I want to know how much damage it does, and I want to know what that scope looks like. I literally have this gun at my house. I have a lever action 30-30 with a scope on it. That's literally my gun right there, and I cannot wait to play.
That sounds awesome.
All right, let's take a look at these armors. This one, I do like the peg leg and this like Anakin Skywalker arm. I do like that. However,
I feel like but either one of these, you could change the helmet out to more of a Mando helmet, and you could have like a Boba Fett thing going on, right?
Yeah, you could definitely have a Mando, Jango Fett, whatever the hell the guy's name is. Like that sword on there. I'm not a huge fan of the color scheme on this one.
No,
the brown and yellow is not my favorite.
I like the neck scarf things; those are kind of cool.
Yeah, this is cool. And I love this belt with the gun. That's all good. This is a nice looking armor. But this is also a variant of the heavy armor.
Yep.
You can
That's
tell.
Medium and heavy, I believe.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be a light in the superstore.
Which is, we'll take a look at that in a second.
Yeah.
Capes, both not my favorite.
Yeah, they're super busy.
I'd still rock the, I'm really surprised that they didn't go with a poncho on this one.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean? How cool would it have been to have like a legit,
poncho with like a chest plate underneath it? Like
Clint Eastwood. Yeah, exactly. Like not heavy armor or whatever, but like just a poncho, a real poncho. Yeah. That would be super cool. You can have it longer in the back so it still qualifies as a cape, but I think a poncho would be badass. I like that helmet. I like the aesthetics. This is great. Okay, let's talk about this freaking thing.
Yeah, the
Lift 860 hover backpack.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen a lot of people get really excited about this.
Just pause. I don't know really what use that thing is.
I know. Look at
all you do is you go up and you go straight down, and unless you're just throwing grenades out underneath you, you're still gonna. If like this guy's dead.
Oh, he's totally.
He can't shoot all that stuff. No. You know what I mean? There's no way. I mean, where in the hell is he getting attacked by that many freaking?
Oh, I've seen that happen.
Jesus.
I've definitely seen that happen. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really keen on this the hover backpack thing. I'd have to test it out and see what kind of uses it has. But just looking at it, I don't know why I would pick this over the jetpack. I really don't get it. Like, how long can you hover? Like, what's the timeline?
Probably like 5 seconds or something. 10 seconds maybe.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, the
dynamite. TED 63 dynamite. Love it.
I like how this looks like
it looks like a stack of dynamite.
Yeah.
Perfect. And it has like a 15-second timer or something like that. That's pretty rad. I want to know how much damage that can do. I want to know if I can get
I mean, why would they throw it in a factory though? You can just throw a grenade in there and do the same thing.
Well, that's a grenade slot. Those are your grenades.
Oh, those are your grenades.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's take a look at this bad boy.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. The freaking sheriff, the black sheriff armor.
Yeah, looks cool.
I love the freaking sheriff badge on it. And the quick draw. So that's the passive, apparently, is like quick draw.
Quick draw, I think, yeah.
Yeah. The emote is the draw. Oh, that's interesting.
Okay. Oh, so you can have like a...
That's a cool background.
Yeah, it looks all right.
I like that. It looks like a blanket. Okay.
I still don't like that cape. The Drake.
Oh, there's
the
Valvers
Vagabond. It's too busy.
Yeah, you like simplified.
I do, and
but I do really like this outfit.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
It's dope. The cape, I don't know. I have to see it in action.
Yeah, it's more poncho-ish. The way the
with the
design
collar
on it,
with the big collar on it. I do think that they're going for it. They're going for the poncho, but I'd prefer just a big wedge-shaped poncho. Like, why not? Just go for it. I would say with this blacked out leather vest with the badge, I'd probably still rock just the basic black cape. To me, that still I think would look better. I'm not a huge fan of that helmet. I'd probably mix and match the helmet.
You know, it'd make it really look cool
Huh.
if you had like an old school like trench coat.
I think that's what they're going for. They're going for the rain trench
Are we
coat.
are we allowed to have trench coats now yet?
I don't know. Why not?
I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I think they're going for the cape. It wouldn't make sense because if you add trench coats, then what else can you add? You know what I mean?
It's like I need one of the modders out there to give me a trench coat.
Oh, they're already
and a cowboy hat.
doing it. I guarantee you. They're probably looking
Cad Bane.
Cad Bane? Are you mentioning Star Wars on this podcast?
But that's a pretty cool helmet.
How
That's a pretty cool look.
you.
It's a pretty cool look.
Hats.
Yeah.
Hats is what they need.
But they're outlawed. Can't have
You
hats.
can't have a hat because it doesn't fit the universe. I get it, but it would be cool.
One trucker hat. Baseball cap.
Baseball cap? Nah.
Salt divers baseball cap.
I'm good.
Let's go.
That's a hard pass for me. Great. Yeah, it looks cool, man. That's all fine and dandy. I think the game is in need of something else much, much more than a WARBOND, but you know, whatever.
Well, they got to make money. They do make a lot of money on the WARBONds.
Sure, yeah.
We're both going to buy it.
Of course I'm going to buy it.
Yeah, of course we are.
Anyway.
With actual money because I can't spend my credits because I'm going to have to buy the sheriff's outfit.
That sheriff's outfit does look dope.
Yeah, so they're going to get another $10 out of me.
Sure.
That's fine.
That's the model.
That's okay.
I'm all right with that.
I'm all right.
Yeah.
So
jetpack looks useless as fuck.
It does.
To me.
It does look really stupid.
I'm sure I'm going to get hate in the comments.
No, that's okay.
To me, it's just
like, well, you could use it for like this and that and this. It's like,
I could see like if you're.
It's like, I mean, you know what it's like? It's like you're hanging out with a bunch of kids, right? And they all got jetpacks on. And you're like that one retarded kid who has like the hover pack. So they're all out playing tag and chasing each other. And you're like, hey guys, look at me. I go, whoop. It's like, hey, is your pack broken, bro? It's like, is that like the cheap ass Walmart version of the freaking of the cool pack? It's like, I don't know, dude.
His mom went to Savers.
It's like, yeah, I got the dollar fucking store backpack. That's some bullshit right there. It's like, am I wrong?
I don't know yet. We'll have to see. I got to use it. I'm trying to think. I'm like, what circumstance would I ever need to just go straight up?
It's the dollar store jetpack. That's what I'm calling it from now on. The dollar store jetpack. Good job, Blizzard. Or Blizzard Arrowhead.
Good shit.
Dollar General.
Yeah. Yeah, look, man, I'm all, like, I don't know. I haven't played the game in a couple weeks, and
you were playing it an hour ago.
I was getting footage for today's podcast. That's all. Oh, we need to talk about the new enemy type.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
They got a new enemy type on bot side. They're incendiary bots,
flamethrower bots,
and incendiary bots, which is great.
When I was watching you play, they still look pretty fragile.
Oh yeah, they're just like the Jet Brigade, where like you touch them and they just blow up. And it's like okay. Fine. It does add a new variant, which I'm fine with. I love fighting bots, so there's a new variant of bots, which I'm totally fine with.
You come up against 20 flame bots,
you're cooked.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. That being said, missions, man.
We need new missions.
I need new shit to do.
We definitely need new mission types.
Definitely need new
definitely do. Definitely need new mission types.
That's like end all be all. They could do anything. All these changes in the game, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna go. I need new missions, man.
Beta test.
I need new fucking missions. I'm sorry.
We're gonna nerf everything. Then we're gonna put them back the way they were. Then we're gonna buff them. Then we're gonna nerf them again. We're gonna put them back the way they were at the beginning of the game. It's like, what are you doing?
I feel like the
sleeve shit alone
has been them just flip flopping back and forth.
That's all they've been doing. It's like, hey guys, Palstat is still on sabbatical. He's not coming back, so we can do whatever we want now. He's out fucking.
He's not coming back.
He's not coming back. He's working on a new game. He's out there freaking water skiing on the glacier. So
it's the middle of the winter time, and he's Walter skiing.
He's Walter skiing. Sweden, very tough people. Yes. So
I don't know, man. I'm at a loss.
Throwing that beard out.
I really want them to deliver. I want this game to really freaking have a freaking awesome lifespan, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, bruh, you're not giving me a reason.
Well, we're
to
in
log
year 2. We'll see how it goes.
They're gonna be like, hey, do you remember that nerf that we did? Well, we undid it. Isn't that great?
Well, I'm glad I put all that time and work into that nerf that we did. You know, I spent 100 hours working on that last week, and I didn't get any sleep. And you just pushed a button and put it back the way it was. Very good. Very nice. Yeah. I mean, Jesus.
Whatever. I don't know what else to say. You got anything else?
We got viewer comments.
Oh, we got viewer comments.
Yes, we do.
Let's freaking do it.
Let's do some viewer comments.
All right, you go first.
I got to pull my notes up. Give me just a second. My phone has this thing where it just like turns off every once in a while.
You have a power saver on?
I don't know, man. I'm old. Okay. I don't know all these settings in these iPhones. You want to read the first one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
The first one is from the Crash Ninja. Says, I still want an automaton leg as a melee weapon. God damn it.
Yes.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. To be able to pick them up off the ground and just start freaking whacking things with a leg.
That would be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
Just do it like the same mechanic.
But
that
it
they
has
do
to
with
have
with the shovel. It's like you see a leg laying there.
Right, but I think it has to have like a lifespan before it starts falling apart. Like you can use it, but you can only use it for like 7 hits or something.
Yeah,
like
that'd be
that.
cool.
And then it falls apart, and then you got to go pick.
I think
up
that's a
one.
fantastic idea.
I
would love to have stuff like that. Just
Love
you know, pick up an automaton head, just throw it.
Just throw it. Shove a grenade in its mouth, and then throw the whole head.
Every once in a while, you know, I'll how I like running around with no bullets. I do that a lot.
Yeah.
And so I'll just go, oh shit, but I'll just go up and whack something. It's kind of fun.
Yeah,
it's a little F key. It's like, let's go. It's really cool. I like it.
The axe is a great addition.
Axe, yeah.
But the spear, because of the stagger, the spear.
The butt of my recoilless rifle works really good.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I can imagine. That thing's heavy as shit.
Yeah, right.
All right, go ahead. What's the next one?
The next one is from Vikolai at 1626 to the last video. Currently, as a level 150 with over 1,000 hours, there's literally nothing they can give me to make it worth participating if I don't want anything. Aside from it being a very specific item that you can only get via the MO, the rewards aren't worth it right now. So what do you have to say about that?
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah. There's very little incentive to play the game.
The only incentive that we
you're all
have at
capped
the
out.
moment is if we have a good crew and we go and enjoy ourselves hanging out with friends. However, that is not unique to this game.
No.
There's plenty of other games that you can squad up with your friends and have a great time.
Yep.
So the uniqueness of Helldivers is starting to wane a little bit. And that's what I'm talking about when I say I need new things to do. And that's exactly this comment. It's like, look, I'm not max level yet. I'm waiting for you, but I could have been max level by now if I hadn't taken a pause.
Right.
There's no incentive whatsoever for me to jump in. The new WARBOND, I'm going to jump in. I'm going to play around with it. I'm going to test out that lever action gun. It's probably going to be dope, I hope. And then that's it.
Yep.
But it's funny because like they have that Killzone collaboration sniper thing with the 3 burst. It only has 9 rounds. And it's like, that could have been really cool, but the delivery of it just didn't do anything for me.
Right.
And it wasn't a good enough weapon for me to run around with. So there's things like that where it's like, okay, you got to give me a reason to play. I've used every single weapon you have available. You keep flip-flopping back and forth on what does what. So it's like, I just find the one that I like the most and I just stick with it all the time. Call it the meta, call it whatever the hell you want. But this guy's right. Like, there's no reward system left in the game, so they need to work on that. And I would think that they would rather work on that than balancing weapons that have been in the game forever.
You know, and the things like, you know, it's like they are giving us new WARBOND and stuff like that. But the thing with the new WARBOND is, we're gonna buy it, and we're gonna have it maxed out in like 3 or 4 hours. And it'll be done. We'll have everything there, and you know, which is fine. And then
we're not casuals though, so you have to take into consideration that it might take somebody who's more casual a couple of weeks to earn enough to buy the whole war.
Maybe, but I don't.
So I mean, at the slowest pace,
we're
talking 2-3 weeks worth of gameplay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure most people have 250 medals in the bank right now, and they're going to be able to crank through that.
All right.
This next comment is for you.
The next comment's for me. It is. The survival game mode in The Division was so much fun. Oh, this is from Nico. I don't know how do you say this?
Nico Otaku guy.
Thank you. The survival game mode in Division was so much fun. Get that sort of thing in Helldivers. Left behind on a bot planet, scavenging POIs for weapons and ammo, eventually taking a fortified objective to call in an extract. It sounds like an eradication mission, but I like where your head's at. So in The Division, if you haven't played it, which I know you haven't, but for people out there, there's a game mode DLC called Survival, where basically you get dropped in, your helicopter crashes in the middle of New York City. It's a massive snowstorm. It's like negative 60 degrees outside. You have nothing on but like a hazmat suit. You have to work your way through the map, surviving. Every time you step outside, your life goes down because it's so cold. You have to go through, you have to find fabric, you have to craft jackets and scarves and shoes, and you have to like build an outfit that will protect you from the weather, along with shooting enemies that are trying to come after you. And you work your way around, you get to a certain part where you've leveled up, you've got a good weapon, you've got a good outfit on that protects you from the cold, and you go into the dark zone and you snag this like item of interest, and then you have to extract with it. But as soon as you call the extract, the hunters come after you. These are like division agents who are trying to kill you. And I think I've only extracted a handful of times. The game is super hard. I love like the Fall of Reach, that last mission of Halo Reach, where you're just by yourself and you've got nothing. You just got to fight off waves of enemies until you die. Like there is no escape. Basically, is you just eventually you die.
So basically, what he's describing here is an extraction shooter in the Helldivers universe.
It'd be like a slight variant of a mission, but there's no escape. You just have to fight off waves of enemies. Like your last man standing, it's you and your squad. You got left behind. Your Star Destroyer's gone. And you just fight until you can't fight anymore. Just rack up the kills.
Right on.
I'm not going to say no to that.
That sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Like a challenge once in a while.
I like that you don't have any weapons on you, or like you only have the.
You got to go scavenge something.
You only have the weapons and ammo that you have left.
You got to start with your handgun. That's all you got.
Yeah,
you got 6 bullets.
Something like that. Yeah, you have the Senator, and that's it. And you got to go and find new weapons and stuff like that. Nice. Yeah, I think it could be cool. Could definitely. I
like it.
All right, go for it. What's next?
All right, the last one from a 40-year-old Ninja 61. A guy on my friends list must be in your Discord because we all dove with Orange and on the Fortress. It was fun. Everyone landing on a factory, then trying to stay alive. I'm not sure what he means was everybody dove with Orange, but what he's
talking about the convict diver thing.
Oh, the convict diver thing. Okay, yeah. Cool. So, but he's also talking about our hot drops. He's like when we play 10s on bots, we always use that star, that super fortress as a target. That's where we start the game.
Yeah.
And it just makes it a lot more fun. It's really, really cool. Instead of making it a side objective, the first thing we do is take out that super fortress and, somebody always dies. It's usually me. but it is a really cool way to start the mission out. To give yourself a little bit of a challenge off the get-go, because, if everybody does it right, you can take out 4 factories right from the get-go. Everybody launches a laser or a 500 or something out, and it's just chaos from the start.
Yeah,
and
the first 4 or 5 minutes.
The first 4 or 5 minutes is insane.
Insane.
And then you get off the fortress, and it's just a bunch of smoking ruins up there, and you're and then you can guess I can call my stratagems down now. Yeah. So then you can start the mission. But then somebody always gets the robot head, Wilson.
Oh, Ivan. Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to run it up to the extract and drop it off there. And
I'll meet you guys at this other POI or whatever.
Yeah, it's super cool. It's a super fun way to do it.
I love that you're making a wave in the community though. People are like trying out your things.
Yeah.
I do like that.
Yeah, it's fun.
We had a ton of fun. Honestly, one of my favorite things about the last episode we did was talking about the different variations of style of gameplay.
Yeah.
And because I'm an idiot for tactical shooters, I really do like the HUDless.
I haven't tried that yet.
Dude, it's so hard.
It's terrible to me.
So hard. Like it changes how you approach the game like crazy. I do want to explore that. I would love to do like a challenge stream where we do zero HUD and we like map it out and like really pace ourselves and take our time and just like go like use every second of that 40 minutes.
Yeah. I played last night, and I'm gonna pivot the conversation here just a little bit. So yesterday, my life changed a little bit because I got this big box in the mail that we ordered a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I just want to take just a minute here to sit here, and I did this last night, but I want to thank this community because their generosity and their amazingness of just being a really good group of people have made it possible for me to get this new computer that I set up yesterday and played a game on last night. And man, it cooks. This game, I got the settings all the way up to high and everything. It looks gorgeous now. I thought it looked nice before on my old computer.
Yeah.
But man, there's some textures I was missing, the shadows and stuff. It's like, holy crap. This game is just, it's next level now. It's wild. But I wanted to sit here and thank everybody as best as I can. I'm not going to hit everybody's name. I'm going to forget people, but I wanted to thank some guys like Ajax and Crimbus, Squeak and Mouse, Lerpa Derpa, Christ, Farsi, so many others that I can't think of. Their generosity and support of this channel has made it possible for me to do those upgrades. And it was amazing. And it's opened my eyes to understand that, you know what, maybe Dutch butters can be a thing. Maybe I can quit the crappy real life job here at some point down the road and play games and get paid for it for real.
Yeah.
Build
your community.
So thank you all very much from the bottom of my heart for being such a great community and for being so generous. I very much appreciate you all, and much love to you guys. So
nice.
Thanks. Thank you all.
I'm glad that rig came in. I'm excited for you. And I haven't put eyes on it myself. I can't wait. I got to come over and take a look at this thing because it blows even my studio rig out of the water.
Yeah.
Like it's like triple what I have here. So I can't wait to look at.
And it's just, it's a nice computer. It's just a mid-range computer compared to some other stuff out there. And I'm like, Jesus, this thing is just like, it's wild.
You need to get back into Space Marines too.
Yeah.
With that game on like full settings or whatever,
Yeah.
like that would be gorgeous. That'd be super cool to watch you play that.
What was really weird is I didn't know it did this. There's a little remote control. It's about 2 inches long and about 1 inch wide with a bunch of color light buttons on it.
Yeah.
Like, we have in here. And I'm like, what the hell is this for? So I started pushing the buttons and my case started dancing. I'm like, holy crap. I didn't even know it was going to do this. There's LEDs and stuff all over the computer case. It was insane.
That's
so
awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Well, happy for you, man. You work really hard on this channel. You've been live streaming 4 or 5 days a week and you deserve it, man.
So
for you.
It was awesome to have.
Good deal.
And the best part was it was all funded in-house. So it was really nice.
Yeah.
I didn't have to go to my boss and go, hey, can I have some money on your new computer? Is
there any overtime I can take? Nope. No, sir. It's all you. Like I said, guys, help the channel out, subscribe, like, share it. If you want to shoot a super thanks or just tune into one of Dutch's live streams and shoot him a super chat. Everything that we make off this channel goes directly to Dutch and to help him with his goal of going full time. So help it out and share the show. That'd be awesome. And join us on Discord, saltynerddiscord.com. That's it for Helldivers. I think we're tapped out on news for this game. I'm really looking forward to the day where we have new missions. And that's kind of what I'm just kind of holding my breath for.
Yeah. Let's talk about the future a little bit.
Oh, we got future plans?
We got future plans. Well, first off, I think we need to make the announcement that I think we're going to start doing Salt Divers every other week. So
every other week.
So
give us a little bit more to chew on.
Yeah. And then this was your idea, and I'm still processing this. The other every other week, we're still going to go every week, and we're still going to be doing some weekend respawns. I think for which we need to record a weekend respawn for members. But I think starting next week, and I got to put some thought into this. We're going to start the. Why don't you say it? Because I don't know what we're going to call it yet.
It's the Dutch Butter Show. So basically, we don't want to label it as anything in particular. I wanted to have Dutch be able to talk about anything that he's passionate about without having it linked to a certain franchise or a certain developer or whatever, just in case, and just so it can kind of grow and naturally do its own thing. We don't have to be tied to any one franchise. So we love playing Helldivers. It'll still be a staple of the channel for sure. We still have a huge community on Discord, but I wanted Dutch to be the number one dude. If you look at, some big streamer like I don't know. The only streamer I know of is Dr. Disrespect. But it's like you look at it's you log on for him.
Mhm.
People log on to watch you.
I hope so.
They don't log on to watch Helldivers with Dutch Butters. It's
Yeah.
Dutch Butters playing
It's
Helldivers.
like, I'm coming for those guys.
Yeah.
Tim the Tap Man, Nick Merckx.
Got a long way to go.
I need 1 million subs. Let's do it. Let's go.
But I wanted you to be able to grow and turn the channel into your own thing and kind of get out from the Salty Nerd shadow and just do your own thing. So
That's cool.
It's Dutch Butters presented by Salty Nerd Gaming Channel.
So we'll have to figure out the format for next week.
Yeah, comment below what your thoughts are.
It'll be fun. That means new theme music, new intros, new outros, new.
We do have that badass Dutch Butters theme song though.
Dutch Butter, yeah, we do. We have a whole album of Dutch Butter songs at this point. It's crazy.
Yeah, you do.
It's weird, but anyway,
all right,
that's
man.
it. I think that's what we got for today, right?
Yeah, that's everything. Thank you guys so much for the support of the channel. Do appreciate it. We will be back regularly. Hopefully now the plague has moved on from my family and I can actually.
Dude, everybody got sick but me.
Everybody got sick. Like everybody in the studio, even the people that just do casual work for us once in a while. They got sick.
I stayed away.
My whole family
I stayed away from the studio for 2 weeks.
Everybody got sick. I don't know what it was.
I wanted nothing to do with it.
But it freaking just ran through the entire crew here. And that's why we were kind of MIA for a little while.
First thing I did when I came in this morning, you and Kadish out there, I go, is the plague over? Because if it's not, I'm going home. And yeah.
I think it's over. I think it's over.
All right. So.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.